Okay, now we have the runtime running, and I want to show you something here. We have this. I have just typed dev on the terminal, right, to bring up everything. And I need to warn you, this is gonna take a bunch of time to put if you're doing that for the first time. Okay. Um, So don't be surprised by that. And yeah, you also use a lot of resource on your machine uh, to build stuff and start things, Cardano node, the Ogmu service and everything. So uh, be warned about that. And sometimes for the first time when trying to put this, it might fail for some reason. Weird here, so like something broke on the runtime, something's not working correctly. Don't worry, just just Control C to close. It will clean up things and it will close. Then we dev again to bring everything online again, right? If you had an issue again, please uh, uh, keep in touch on our Discord server. So it opened two things here to me. It opened this address, which is the Webpack dev server. Okay, so it's listening. It's gonna open sometimes as it build the source code. So this page is gonna auto refresh until it's really ready to be used. Okay, so this happened here, and the code uh, is already running here. But as I said before, the wallet integration is not working right now. It's gonna back to, it's already working. I just take a look today on the upstream repository. Is already there is Eternal is already working. There's some other one which is already working post Fazil, but the we need to wait for the next release to be stable to using to be using those wallets again, right? So what happened here when I open this? It show up a pop-up asking me a name, authorization to use name, right? And depending on your light wallet, you need to change your light wallet to pre-production net to match the network we are running here. Okay, I did that, and in case of my name wallet, I'm running here on testnet. Okay, there's docs on Google. You can search for that on how to set up that for pre-production preview. This is the old name, but in reality, this is pre-production. Um, so it's work the integration, it's work the browser pop-up things here, but as soon as I accept the integration, we had this error on the console. Lemon Wallet missing collateral. This is a well-known error on Lemon Wallet, and there's an open issue, like I said, to fix that issue. So as soon as it's fixed there, it will be fixed here too. But the code is running here. You can see that this Dayton WebSocket connection is established, and everything is working normally, and that's literally on the remain services. Um, when I run dev here, it also opens this docs here on this address. Um, and I suggest to be using this doc and not the docs on the link because this docs is the docs for the latest stable release, and the docs that is in the GitHub repository or the upstream is updated to the latest version. Actually, there's not a latest version yet, but it's syncing with the master, so it's still unstable. So it might have things, new features, breaking chains that are not here yet, So you're gonna be like, oh, what is that? There's different API, and so um, just using these docs, you're gonna be okay. And also um there's docs on our fork that are the docs from the latest stable version. So you could use that there too in the repository in the docs folder. Um, so here we can search for things like let's say we want to see the um, docs for contract, for example. Here is it, and everything that you do and everything that you document on your code will be here too. So um, it's really nice and it's really helpful. So I really recommend you to be using this doc here. Um, there are some helper functions for the examples on the upstream that I have also added. I did a chain on the on our fork to enable this example namespace on the docs, so you can check there also for some examples. The examples is in the examples folder in the fork, so you can also use the same function here to reuse code if you want to. And that's it. We have the Bootstrap working and running. Let's start the real code now, right? Let's try to solve our problem. So the first thing I will do here is to change the testnet config on that name to our um, to the testnet config to be able to use um, our private key wallets, you know. So let's see how we're gonna do that. Let's see that testnet naming config we saw before in this main file. Let's see this testnet name config. Okay, you're gonna see that we are using the testnet name config is using config params type. You see that? And here we have the extra config I told before. We can use that, but we are gonna skip that for a while. So if you take a look at the testnet config, it's config params passing unity here. And this unity is the role type, which is being passed to extra config. So that's exactly what we're looking for, the full config that has not wallets integration. So just need to replace that. Okay. We're gonna have different behavior here now because you see that uh, the wallet is not being asked, the wallet integration, and we are just loading normally, and we have a nothing log here. You see that? And this happened because we have this log info trying to get on PubKey hash. And because we don't have any wallet configured in this testnet config, let's take a look at the type of on-type PubKey hash. It's maybe payment PubKey hash. So we are logging nothing here. So the testnet config does not have any wallet. So we should be okay with that. Let's see how far we can go with that. I will create here a new module named donation. This module gonna store everything related to the off-chain code, and I will split. I will get out this contract from here, you know, to that place. Let's see. Okay, so now we have the contract from the donation module instead of this main file, and here in donation we have just logging that. Let's see if you're gonna see this loaded here in the terminal, in the console. It's building. Okay, now we have loaded here. Nice. Now I add the script file, right? Let's see. First, I'm gonna get an example Pluto script. You know how to produce Pluto scripts, so I'll not touch this here in this episode. You probably saw that before, but you just need to serialize that to a file. But I use a simple script which is already available on 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 the repository, right? There are some example scripts here, probably. Yeah, we have one always succeed v2, and I will use that. I just need to download that on the correct folder, and it's configured in Webpack already to be here in this place. So we need to use this place. You can change that in the Webpack settings, fixtures, and inside of it, I'm gonna create a new folder called scripts and save this script here as a Plutus file. Okay, we have the script there. Let's take a look here. Fixtures, AUX succeed v2. Okay, now let's see how we're gonna load that in our code. We should be using this script here in the contract, right? So I just create a variable here that's gonna start the script, the script. And remember that our function, we saw that in the presentation, that we need to use a function to transform that to a validator, that validator type, you know. So remember that this function returns a either that can have an error on the actual script or validator. So because we are using either, we can use this helper function called lift either that takes any either and that can return an error on an actual value. And if there is an error in this value, it's gonna throw in the contract monad. So I just need to pass here. We can see. Let's see where this function comes from, so you can see that it's from the preload, you know. So I just need to pass either value. So in this case, I should be passing the validator, right? Or the toValidator function. But let's use validator and for donation. I'll use a special module called script to store this validator so we can have separated folder for the script and separate namespace for script and other for option code. So lift either validator and coming from donation script. Okay, let's save this here. And now we need to create this script module, right? Let's create that. So I will add a new folder here called donation. It's a script. Okay. Now we have this purse here, and let's just validator either error or validator. Now we have something. Why I'm using wrap here is because I need to create a validator, right? And I need to import validator from somewhere. Validator comes from, let me remember here, contract scripts. Yeah. Okay. And we need to have a function or a value to get this rapid value. Remember that validator is it receives the Pluto script, you see? So we need to wrap that with wrap function because validator is new type. I can pass a Pluto script, and there's a problem here because we need to have like a function like parse script, right? And this function is going to return something like this, either the same either arrow, right? Which is the same arrow here, and Plutus script. So this way, like if it's returning the arrow, it's gonna return here, and if it's returning the Plutus script, it's gonna wrap that into validator. No? So here we could do something. Okay, but we need to have Plutus script. Remember, it's the same code we saw before. I just copy and paste this on the slide here. So I took that from the slide, and here we have the PlutScript constructor, the text envelope bytes function, change the arrow type from the envelope function, passing to Plutus v2 script to turn any value here into Plutus script, right? So where we get this Plutus script from this Plutus script type constructor, we get it from Cardano text envelope. Let me get it here. So we basically are using the type constructor from text type envelope, the type envelope bytes function, the print to print the arrow from here. And what else is missing here? We have the Plutus script v2, text envelope bytes, print. Arrow is coming from the same module from this arrow, which gonna be arrow exception. And like I said before, why arrow exception? If you take a look at the contract monad, you're gonna see that the arrow type there, the contract new type here, it have an instance for monad arrow on arrow, and this arrow is from arrow exception. Okay. We are also using that bfunctor and also this lmap from bfunctor, either from data either. Okay, nothing different so far. Contract transaction has this Plutus v2 script. Contract transaction Plutus v2 script. You can check all those functions in the docs to see where they come from. And I believe that's it. Let's see if there's something else here. Of course, we need to have a script here, right? As we saw in the slide, we need to foreign import that. So let's foreign import here. And because we are foreign import, we need to have equal file here with the JavaScript code. And we can place here the export from this script, exporting the PlutScript file. And let's see, we have an error here. It's missing PlutScript. PlutScript comes from contract scripts. Okay, it's building. Donation module donation dot script not found. Oh, it's just the cache. Okay. So what's gonna happen here is that it's nothing. We're gonna have this V here, right? We're gonna have this V and it's gonna log just that. If it builds without error, it's working. Module donation script not found. This is probably my language server. Let's see if it's already working. Let's close this and open again. Yeah, it's working. See, we don't have any build errors here and nothing here. Let's just refresh here to be sure it's working. We should have loaded here, no errors and not anything here. Loaded, okay. I don't know if we can see if the source is here. Yeah, we can't really know that because it's bundled, but no problem. Let's move forward.